CEO paused mid-sentence. He'd come for a surprise visit, of all days. He stared at Candice, baffled. "Oh," he said slowly smiling, "how can we help?" Unsure who Candice was. The room erupted. Even the ones who tried to hide their laughter failed miserably. Candice's heart thundered painfully. And her face felt hot under the green makeup. The room spun, and she wished the ground would swallow her whole. Her hands tightened around the cookie tin until her knuckles whitened beneath the paint. She opened her mouth to explain, but nothing came out. As they all laughed. Behind her, Naomi leaned toward her colleague and whispered, loud enough for Candice to hear, "Honestly, she makes it too easy." Candice stood there in her bright green costume, surrounded by gray suits and cold smiles, feeling like the punchline of a cruel joke she never agreed to play. And no one, stepped in to stop it. Not yet. Because at that time, Emily had not shown up. Not yet. But she was coming. And when she arrived, everything would change. Welcome to Episode 2, The Secret Santa Gift. The humiliation from that morning still clung to Candice like cold mist. The image replayed in her mind on a loop, the new CEO pausing mid-sentence, his brow raised, and the entire room erupting in stifled laughter as she stood at the doorway in full Grinch costume. And green face paint. The fuzzy gloves. The Santa-red scarf she'd added to soften the look. All of it suddenly ridiculous. She had laughed weakly at first, trying to pretend she was in on the joke, but the air had shifted. Naomi's smirk. While Darren bit his lip to keep from laughing out loud. Emily averting her eyes, shame flickering in them like a candle trying to stay lit. By lunchtime, the humiliation still burned beneath her skin. The office had transformed for the annual Secret Santa unwrapping. Fairy lights blinked lazily across the ceiling. A pine-scented candle flickered near the snack table. Someone had put on a soft Christmas playlist, the kind with nostalgic bells and choirs that usually warmed the heart. But for Candice, the room felt colder than ever. Everyone gathered around the center table where the wrapped gifts were stacked in a careless mountain of glossy paper and curly ribbons. The mood was cheerful, and almost aggressively so. People giggled as they eyed their gifts, each waiting to be the next to unwrap something thoughtful, funny, or luxurious. "Okay, everyone. Let's get started," Naomi announced, her voice sugary but sharp under